I agree. Sometimes there are strange people who try to remove the film without permission and browse through it. Also, once a book is returned to the publisher, it will be resold as new, right? Won't the packaging ever come off? New models of shrink packaging machines have been designed to prevent that from happening. My name is Nachi Miyosaki. I'm 25 and I'm a salesman for a medium-sized shrink packaging machine manufacturer. I've been working since graduating from high school and has been here for a year since I was transferred. I'm doing well. I'm back!
Thank you for your hard work.
Her name is Kuroe Minoshima. She's a sales admin clerk and works with me.
So, hey Bo, how much did you earn today? Could you please tell me?
Just a quote for one new model, sis.
Bro, anything else? Nothing hidden?
Well, she's a bright and cheerful woman whom I get along with in many ways.
Jokes aside, you've already received an estimate for the new model? That's amazing.
Well, it's because the new model is good. A new high-precision welding technology. It's faster and safer than before. There's no way it won't sell.
You're humble. Technology is technology. If there's nobody to explain and sell it, it won't sell, right?
She smiles meekly. Well, to put it simply, a shrink wrapping machine is a machine that wraps film onto boxes for books, games, etc. The commonly used type is a tunnel type, and if you place it on the lane and move it, it will automatically move into the tunnel. Inside the tunnel, a machine first wraps a film around the incoming product. Then, the rolled film is shrunk and welded using a hot air blower at around 160 degrees Celsius. It's a machine that helps products not lose their value even if they are touched a bit. I'm currently promoting this new machine.
When orders start coming, you will be the commander leading everybody. Good luck!
Yes, Queen. Thank you for your kind encouragement. I will definitely accomplish the task. You guys always look like you're having fun. The manager was looking at us. I wonder how long he had been there. Miyosaki-kun, can I have a bit of time? Then, when I came to the reception room with the director, he said this. Actually, love Koi Books and Okiya Food Processing. I want to leave those projects to you. What? Both of those companies are fairly big companies, right? Plus, out of your assigned area? This time, I will allow you to go outside of the assigned area. They are both far away, but I want you to do it. I understand. I'll definitely get the contracts. After the manager finished speaking, I headed back to Kuroe's desk. So, in parallel with those two major companies, I'll be doing sales to the surrounding businesses as well. Just when you have time, could you make a list of companies in that area that might use our machine?
Huh? I don't mind that, but that area, Kasada-san is in charge of it, right? That's gonna be troublesome. Speaking of the devil. Hey, what does this mean? You will be doing sales in my area?
It was Kiwa Kasada who suddenly came over and looked a little angry. Although she's the same age as me, she is my senior, having joined the company as a new graduate. Apparently, she graduated from a famous national university and joined the company with lots of expectations. Industrial machinery companies are dominated by men. Kasada and Minoshima are the only ladies in the office. Furthermore, the sales team is made up of 90% men. Women in sales are valued and everyone treats them well. But, well, for major companies, you know we are assigned to them individually, right? And it would be a waste of time and money to travel there just for a few companies. So, I'll be doing sales in the neighborhood. That's all. This is the tacit understanding within the sales department.
Oh, that's right. My bad. But anyways, it's tough for a high school graduate like you to be assigned to random cases, huh? I'm trusted, so I'm assigned a fixed area.
So, I said all the guys are nice to ladies in our department, but she ended up cocky like this, probably because that went too far. But, unbeknownst to everyone, she was saying this with a regretful expression on her face.
Why? Why is someone else coming in my area? Perhaps... No, that can't be. I'm doing my best, so no. Yes, I am a woman who worked hard and got into a national university. I won't lose.
Well, anyway, my motto is to act immediately when ordered. The next morning, I tried contacting the major companies to see if it was possible to get an appointment, but to no avail. I guess it's no good to face a major company head-on. As I hung up the phone, Kuroi Minoshima came over with some documents.
Oh, what a big sigh. Here, the list of companies I checked.
Oh, thank you.
After all, it's not that easy, is it?
No, of course not. But that's why it's worth concurring, isn't it?
Oh, how passionate.
Knowledge alone is not enough for sales. Just having the energy to act is not enough. It's no good if you're mentally weak either. All of these are the minimum conditions. To achieve results, you need the ability to make good suggestions and the creativity to constantly devise new ideas. Kiwa Kasada was listening to our conversation as she was passing by.
So, what are you gonna do? Huh. You'll have no choice but to give up or go again after some time passes.
Take a seemingly roundabout approach. Look for companies with connections and have them introduce you to them. Or look for trading companies that do business with them. It doesn't matter how our products get introduced. Since they're a major company, they must have a wide range of relationships. I just make use of that.
What? What the? I've never heard of that tactic. I wasn't taught.
Kaseta-san, this is a souvenir from a business trip.
No thanks. I'm going for sales now. The correct sales method is to follow the manual. What he does isn't the right way.
She bit her lower lip slightly and went out for sales rounds. A few days later, I was heading to Okuya Food Processing with a female salesperson from a trading company I do business with. Sorry, I've made you drive.
It's okay. I'm indebted to you, and I was just looking for a reason to visit them.
I'm glad to hear that. By the way, are you a little tired?
There was a bit of an argument in the office. Although the number of women in sales has increased recently, there are still more men in sales, right? Well, I'm glad that they're nice to us, but I think it's excessive.
Apparently, when she said she would take care of herself, they got into an argument.
To put it bluntly, she thought that imposing too much kindness would hinder her growth.
On the other hand, it seems that because the man had good intentions but was rejected, he got mad. It's a difficult problem. It took about 2 hours by car. We arrived at Okuya Food Processing.
The purchasing manager has urgent business today. We will be having a meeting with you.
I received their business cards. It was Botan Okiya and Aoya Yumigahama.
Thank you. Today I had a packaging machine manufacturer come with me.
Hello. Today, I would like to introduce a new shrink wrapping machine for food packaging. Of course, it would be a waste of time to just go out for this one company, so I parted ways with her and went to a nearby company too. My name is Miyosaki, whom I spoke to you on the phone. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, wait. Didn't your company come to us before? Huh? I'm sorry if that was the case. This is my first visit to you, though. A woman once came to us with an appointment. I said I'm busy, and she went away, and that was it. I thought she gave up too quickly. I'm back. I left home in the morning, visited 4 companies, and then went back. The round trip took a long time and was surprisingly tiring.
Hey, you're back! Welcome back! What are the souvenirs you brought for me? I want cash.
Is that a souvenir?
Go ahead. Take out your wallet, flip it upside down, and jump for me.
That's too cruel in many ways. I really want her to stop making strange little plays every time I come back to the office.
How can you guys have such silly exchanges every time?
The person who came while saying this was Kiwa Kasada.
So? How was it working in my area? Isn't it quite difficult?
Oh yeah, I was only able to receive one request for a quote from a factory that builds sets for movies.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I have to go report that to the manager. Kiwa Kasada had an indescribable look on her face as she watched me go to the manager's desk.
What? I visited that factory, and he received a request for quotation? Hey, Minoshima-san, if you don't mind, would you like to go out to dinner with me today? What? I'm not the type to do that with people who aren't my boyfriend. It's on me. What?
Let me tell you all, she's super easy to manipulate. Then, the two of them entered a family restaurant, but...
Well, feel free to talk to me about anything. Why is she suddenly acting like a big shot? There's something you want to talk about, right? Oh, can I order a steak? This expensive one. I suggest you look up the word humble in a dictionary.
Kiwa Kasada was starting to regret inviting her out to dinner.
So, it's about me. I've been trying hard all my life. I never played, I just studied. I'm proud of graduating from a national university. To be honest, I thought high school graduates like Mr. Miwasaki were below me. Are you just gonna brag or look down on others? Then I'd like to go home.
But, says Kasada-san,
I ended up overhearing the upper management say that I'm useless. Even with a high degree of education, I'm useless. That's what they said. On the other hand, Mr. Miwasaki received a request for quotation from the company that I had once visited. I thought I had been working diligently as I had been taught. So what was the difference? Ah! So that's what you're wondering.
Kuroe lets out a deep sigh. Then, she pointed her finger at Kasada-san and said a little angrily,
First of all, throw away your pride in your educational background, you idiot! Idiot! In the first place, you should have been asking him all this, not me, right? But your pride is in the way. That's not it! No. Maybe you're right. Alright. At least you're honest. You're asking for advice because you want to change yourself, right? That's also a good thing. So, do you want to be able to produce results even if you had to sacrifice your pride? Of course. It's more frustrating when others say I'm useless.
well then, I'll show you how to do it. Kuroe said so with a general expression. And the next day, she and I were standing next to each other with surprised faces. Huh? I will accompany Kasada-san?
I am going with Mr. Miwasaki? Yeah, sorry, but please take her with you. I talked to the manager and he said it's okay since you're both assigned to the same area. Hey, Kasada-san, remember the promise. Please take me with you and show me your sales method.
What's going on? That prideful Kiwa Kasada is bowing to me.
Oh, if possible, show her how to make an appointment too.
Okay. So please, raise your head. At this point, I took Kuroe and whispered to her. What is this?
So it seems she wants to change herself. Don't ask me the details, just go along with me.
What is it, Kasada-san? If it's about sales, I can teach you. I'm your mentor after all.
No thanks, I'm going with him.
She wants to change, huh? So, we started by making an appointment.
Why go through a trading company? The profit margin we can earn will decrease.
Immediately, a question arises from her. When you want to buy clothes and stuff, do you visit specialty stores individually, or go to a department store?
What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with...
I ignore her and draw a simple diagram on a piece of paper to explain. A department store has many shops in its building and sells many products. It's a trading company, so to speak. On the other hand, specialty stores carry specialized supplies only, same as us manufacturers. If you're going to buy the same thing, people tend to want to buy it all at once. Therefore, department stores have a wide range of customer base. Also, men have a strong psychological tendency to choose the same store over a new store. Her expression changes. It looks like she now knows what I'm talking about. We make good use of trading companies that have many customers. Also, you mentioned profit, but I think it's much better than zero transactions. Plus, if you get along well with people at a trading company, they may end up promoting our products without us even asking them to do so. Never underestimate how small the world is. Kasada-san listened to my explanation with her mouth hanging open. Besides that, I taught her various sales tricks, and then I accompanied her to visit our existing customers. What? Your grandchild was born? Congratulations!
Thank you. I'm finally a grandmother too. Time flies so fast.
Yeah, a year goes by so quickly.
Huh. Hey, are you kidding me?
When I finished talking with our customer and headed to the parking lot, she looked a little angry.
What we did was mostly chit-chat. Just a few words about work, and it was, how do you like the equipment we delivered last week? That's it. How is that sales?
That single phrase is sales work.
What?
There were no problems with the product. That alone will make this company a repeat customer. I said so with confidence. After that, I went to several other companies. After parting ways from me, Kiwa Kasada was worried.
What is that? It's completely different from what I was taught. But he's the one who's getting the results.
In sales, it's all about how to get to know the customer. We need to be flexible.
What should I do?
Hey, what are you doing without permission?
Huh?
It's about Kasada-san. Don't do anything unnecessary. What she saw was me being told that by another salesman. Unnecessary? I just told her how to do sales because she asked me to, you know? That's what I'm saying is unnecessary. I am her mentor. I've been taking care of her in a cool way. Isn't that the reason why Kasada-san has not been able to achieve results? I found out when I was with her today. She was only taught what's on the manual. All the trouble was handled by other guys, especially him, to help the ladies. After her training was over, she was left alone without gaining the flexibility she needs in the field. Plus, her own pride got in the way, and she stuck to the way she was taught without asking anyone else. Yes, the reason she wasn't able to get results was due to the surrounding environment, the people. That's fine. She didn't have to be successful. Then, she would consult me, her mentor, and I was supposed to deepen our relationship that way. Why is she consulting you? Don't get in my way. How selfish. I'm starting to get irritated.
I see. So that's how it was.
There she was, with a cold expression on her face.
I have often been told that I'm hard-headed. I didn't try to be creative like Mr. Miyazaki. This is my own fault. I should have gotten rid of my pride and consulted somebody sooner.
Right? It's not too late yet. Let's think about it together, okay?
No thanks. I have decided who I will be learning from, and you're disgusting.
Then, as I watched him leave in shock, Kasada-san bowed her head to me.
I fully understand my mistakes now. You were right. Vain pride, stubbornness, and arrogance. I was an idiot for valuing those things. I'm shameful, but I plead you. Please teach me how to do sales.
Since then, Kiwa Kasada has changed. At least, she was trying to change. She's great at memorizing, so she knows our products extremely well. However, she doesn't have the creativity to take advantage of that knowledge. Normally, hard-headed people like her aren't suited for sales. But she was changing little by little, and her performance improved. Did the manager put me in charge of her area because he gave up on her? Or was he expecting this to happen? The manager who recently retired only laughed and did not respond when I asked that question. In half a year, she clearly improved and called me and Kuroe to a pub.
It's all thanks to you two. Well, we were just giving advice, right?
That's right. It's you who got the results. I think it's okay to be proud.
Thank you. And that's not the only reason why I invited you two. If things go well, I want Mr. Minoshima to congratulate me as well, and I'll say it.
And she said the following words.
I, Kiwa Kasada, love Nachi Miwasaki-san, who has changed me. Please go out with me.
I could tell those were her true feelings, but... how should I put it? Sorry. Kuroe and I are actually already dating.
What? Didn't you notice? Sorry.
What should I do in this situation? I thought hard, but didn't know what to do. Well, here's the after story.
Congrats on your promotion!
I was promoted to supervisor because I continued to improve my performance. What the? Demotion? The guy who was in love with Kasada-san. When he was rejected, he became upset and his performance dropped, so he was demoted. He was to be transferred to a local dealership soon. Kiwa Kasada changed, and she'd started to consult with others about things she didn't understand.
I need something more to convince this company. What should I do?
In that case, use the higher-ups.
I see.
But people change, huh?
Well, ambitious people would naturally want to follow talented people. You changed after seeing his excellent work, right? Well, falling in love with him was unexpected, though. Oh, shut up! Don't you dare bring that up! Or rather, get married quickly and make me give up completely. Oh? You haven't given up, huh? Mr. Boyfriend, what will you do?
I just laughed it off. By the way, Kiwa Kasada is wanting to become best friends with Kuroe.
Then let me pray that you will find a good person soon. Namu Amida Butsu! Alright, give me a prayer fee. What a ripoff. And that was a prayer for dead people.
Kuroe teases Kiwa. I feel like us three are going to get along well. Later, after a long love affair, Kiwa would get married to someone, and Kuroe ends up giving a speech as her friend. But that's a story for another time. I'm satisfied with this signboard. My name's Kohei Yokoyama. I'm 30 years old and just opened my store, a long-held dream of mine. Starting today, I'm going to work hard to make Cafe and Dining Co. a success. The style of my restaurant is to target moms during lunchtime by serving lunch plates and sweets, and to target salarymen in the evening with a menu of Western dishes and drinks. I finally achieved my dream of opening a restaurant, and I felt incredibly happy. Of course, I'm confident in my cooking skills, but I know that's not enough to make sales. That's why I put a lot of effort into advertising. I created social media accounts for the restaurant, aiming to attract more female customers with attractive photo posts. I also plan to distribute discount coupons through stories. Additionally, I placed flyers in mailboxes with discount coupons attached. Moreover, I decided to hold a grand opening fair. So, with all this effort put into advertising, I thought I could attract customers, but customers aren't coming at all. 2 weeks after opening, only a few groups of customers had visited. A few customers with discount coupons came, but there are still no repeat visitors. Every day, I prepare the ingredients, but most of it ends up being thrown away, leaving me with nothing but a silent store and a daily loss. Why is this happening? There are a lot of people passing by, and I thought I got a good location. Is my cooking not good enough? No, that can't be. One day, as I was about to put up the store's signboard, I overheard some women passing by saying something that caught my attention.
Oh, another store has changed? Cafe and dining? I didn't know there was a place like this here. I wonder how long it will last this time.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Curious about what the woman said, I decided to look up the history of the stores that had been in this tenant space. It turns out that this place, which I thought was a good location, had been home to several failed restaurants. The real estate agent didn't mention anything, but of course, they wouldn't if they wanted to close a deal. Some stores didn't even last 3 months. No wonder the rent was so cheap despite the location. Oh, I should have asked more questions about the old building. I want to punch my past self. But no, the location is still good. There are a lot of people passing by, so I just need to hang in there. There's no time to stand still. Determined to get customers somehow, I took every spare moment to hand out flyers. Cafe Dining Co. just opened recently. We're offering opening discounts right now. We've got delicious original sweets, so please stop by if you can. Oh, I'm in a hurry today. Maybe next time. I didn't give up despite the red ink and continued handing out flyers every day. I also kept updating social media. Then one day, in the quiet store, the sound of the doorbell echoed after a long time. That day, a customer finally came in during lunchtime after quite a while. I was excited to give them the best service I could and looked up to see who had entered. But then, I was shocked. A super delinquent looking girl just walked in. With blonde hair, a scutcheon jacket, and lots of piercings, she looked like a typical delinquent girl. Welcome! Are you alone? Please feel free to sit anywhere you like. She nodded slightly to my greeting. After looking around the store, she sat at the end of the counter. She stared at the menu for a while, and then looked up at me with a frown.
What's the recommendation here?
Well, it might seem a bit heavy for the season, but I recommend the fluffy omelette rice. It's my specialty, with an omelette filled with cheese, making it really creamy.
Then I'll have that.
Got it! Since it was a long-awaited customer, I put extra effort into the cooking. Here you go, fluffy omelette rice. When I placed it in front of her, she just stared at it silently. Please take your time and enjoy it. Sitting at the counter, I was curious about her reaction, so I secretly watched her. And then...
Delicious!
She muttered softly as she took a bite of the omelette rice, her face relaxing into a smile. Ah, thank goodness. Seeing her show such a happy expression for a moment, I felt relieved. Seeing a customer's delighted face is one of the rewards of running a restaurant, I think.
Thank you for the meal.
Thank you very much. She finished the omelette rice perfectly. We didn't talk much after that, but looking at the empty plate, I could tell she was satisfied. In the end, she was the only customer that day. But, remembering that smile, I felt motivated to do my best again tomorrow. After that, the girl started coming to the restaurant every day during lunchtime. We offered takeout as well, and sometimes she orders takeout when she doesn't have classes in the afternoon. At first, I was too scared of her appearance to even talk to her, but eventually, she started responding to my greetings.
Hello?
Oh, welcome! I finally gathered the courage to ask her name, and it turns out she is Lara Yoisaki, a student at a nearby women's college about a 10-minute walk from here. Will it be the usual today?
Yeah, I'll have the usual omelet rice.
She always came alone and sat at the counter. She always ordered the same dish, the fluffy omelette rice that she first ordered. But now, she had started talking a bit, and I realized that despite her flashy appearance and quiet demeanor, she's actually a nice person. Lara-chan usually comes to the store a little after noon, and after finishing her meal, she spends a little time reading her textbooks. That day, I placed a plate with cheesecake near Lara-chan, who had just opened her textbook. This is a cheesecake I'm currently testing. Please feel free to have it as dessert if you like.
Huh? Really?
It's just a test, so there's no charge. In return, I would like to hear your honest feedback.
Thanks.
When Lara-chan is eating something delicious, her usually intimidating aura softens. Watching her happily enjoy the food makes me feel happy too.
The texture of the rare cheese is perfect. And I like the hint of lemon that comes through.
Really? I'm glad you liked it.
Personally, I think it could be a bit firmer.
I see. Got it. Thank you.
You're really dedicated.
Yeah, I want to confidently serve the best food to my customers. So I don't want to cut corners on my studies or cooking research.
That kind of dedication really makes you look like a true professional chef. It's cool.
Really? Thanks. The delicious food brought us closer, and we gradually became friends. One day...
Hey Kohei-san, was it always your dream to open a restaurant?
Lara-chan asked me this while she was eating spaghetti, which was unusual for her to order. Yeah, it was. There wasn't a special reason, but I guess it all started because I like cooking. After attending a culinary school, I spent 3 years in Italy, and then worked at Costa.
Huh? You mean at that famous place? Wow, that's impressive. So, your parents supported you? Or were they chefs too?
She seemed interested in the story, so I smiled and shook my head. No, not at all. My mom is a housewife, and my dad is just an ordinary salaryman. But even a non-expert can tell that running a restaurant is tough, so they were really against it. It was a tough time, I tell her, remembering those days.
So you went ahead and opened this restaurant despite your parents' opposition?
No, I kept studying for the business and learning how to cook while continuously persuading them. It wasn't easy, but eventually, they accepted my passion.
I see. That's amazing.
Huh, I wonder. Looking back, I think there was some stubbornness involved too. I felt frustrated, like my parents didn't believe in my passion or even in me. But I also understood that they were worried about me, so I didn't want to dismiss their concerns. So I kept talking it out and expressing my feelings. Right now, my goal is to stabilize the business and make them feel relieved, since their worries are somewhat justified. The more I talk about it, the less it feels like something worth sharing. It's kind of embarrassing. As I scratched my head, Lara gave me a sincere and beautiful smile.
No, I think it's a really wonderful story. You didn't cut ties with your parents, you convinced them and chose the path you wanted to live.
Thanks. Both are really important to me.
Both are really important.
Lara seemed to be reflecting on my words as if savoring them.
Yeah, it's really wonderful. It's time! It's time! It's time!
Whoa, what the heck? The sudden loud voice breaks the silence, and I jump in surprise. Lara says, and reaches for her phone.
It's an alarm to remind me to prepare for my afternoon class.
That's a pretty unique alarm sound, huh?
Well, I've got afternoon classes, so I have to go.
Lara gathers her things and stands up. After paying the bill, she heads out as usual. I was about to see her off, but then she suddenly turned back to me.
Thank you, Kohei-san.
Huh? Oh, thank you too, as always. Come back again, Lara-chan. I was confused by her sudden thanks, but she just smiled warmly in response. Wondering about the unusual behavior, I watched her leave for university. A few days later, Lara-chan suddenly stopped coming to the store. She had been coming every day, so when she didn't come at all, it really bothered me. I hope it wasn't something I said that was too heavy for her. Even though she stopped coming, the situation with few customers remained unchanged. My priority now should be how to attract more customers. But I couldn't get her last smile out of my mind. I can't go on like this. I decided to stay up all night thinking about new ways to promote the store. A few weeks later, something unexpected happened.
Arrabbiata, please.
And a Caesar salad, and hamburger steak with grated radish sauce. Got it, please wait a moment. For some reason, my store suddenly started thriving. Sometimes it was even fully booked, and I was now urgently looking to hire more staff. Sorry for the wait, here's your arrabbiata. The hamburger steak will be ready in just a bit.
Wow, this looks delicious. I really love the arrabbiata here.
I wasn't familiar with arrabbiata before, but it smells so good.
Really? Could we get a small plate? I'd love for him to try some.
Of course. Most of the repeat customers were relatively affluent people, like university professors. Sometimes young students would come by too. People even came from far away, though I still didn't understand why. It wasn't the target demographic I initially aimed for, but I was having a very fulfilling time. One day, during this busy period, after finishing the lunch shift and taking a short break. Welcome! Sorry, but the lunch shift is over. We'll reopen for dinner at
Hello, Kohei-san.
Lara-chan! It was Lara-chan at the entrance, visiting for the first time in about a month.
Sorry to bother you during your break. I wanted to talk to you about something. Is now a good time?
Sure, come on in. It's hot outside. I led the three of them to a table. After bringing them some tea, Lara-chan began to speak.
Let me introduce you to my parents.
Noticing the resemblance, I guessed they might be her parents, and I bowed my head slightly.
We came together today to thank you, Kohei-san. Kohei-san, you saved me. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lara's father.
And I'm her mother. Thank you for taking care of Lara.
No, thank you. Lara-chan has always been a great help to me as well. But did I do something that deserves this level of thanks from you all? I thought about it for a moment, but had no idea what they could be thanking me for. Lara met my gaze, then shyly scratched her cheek.
On the last day I came here, I asked you about how you opened your store. Right, Kohei-san?
Yeah, you stopped coming after that, so I was worried I might have said something wrong.
No, it was the opposite actually.
The opposite? What do you mean?
I have a dream to become a designer after graduation and eventually start my own brand. But when I talked to my parents about it, they opposed the idea.
She was talking about her own dream. That's why she was so interested in how I dealt with my parents when opening the store. I may be young, but I run a company. It's called the Yoisaki Hotel Group. What? The Yoisaki Hotel? The Yoisaki Hotel Group is currently one of the fastest growing hotel groups in Japan. I recently saw a news article online about them expanding overseas. I founded the company, but in the early days, it was a struggle. We were in the red, and it was hard just to get enough to eat. I also caused my wife a lot of hardship. It was tough just surviving.
Starting your own brand isn't something to be taken lightly. Nowadays, the hotel business is going well, but we couldn't support our daughter's dream of becoming a designer because we feared she would struggle as we did.
If she was going to walk a thorny path, we would rather have her work at our company and live comfortably.
I understood where they were coming from, but not being supported was frustrating. I even thought about cutting ties with them, but when I heard Kohei-san's story, it hit me. I realized I hadn't tried everything yet. Giving up just because they opposed me once was stupid. Both my parents' feelings and my dream are important, so why not talk it out until we're all satisfied? Lara-chan smiled brightly. A smile that was hard to believe came from the same person who first entered the store. So, your mind cleared up, huh? Our daughter repeatedly talked to us about her dream. It might have been the first time she ever opened up to us like that. She was so determined to pursue her dream, and we were surprised. We always saw her as her cute little girl, but she's grown up now. Seeing her work so hard towards something made us realize it would be unsupportive to oppose her. So, does that mean... Yes, they said they'd support me. It's all thanks to you, Kohei-san. Really, thank you so much. With that, Lara-chan and her parents bowed deeply to me. I felt like I had been saved somehow, understanding Lara-chan's feelings. And we really wanted to thank you, Kohei-san. Lara-chan's parents raised their heads and said something unbelievable. We thought about what we could do to show our gratitude, and we decided to promote your store for you. Huh? So that's why! I was surprised by their words. It made sense now. That's why there was suddenly an increase in customers. Our daughter told us about your situation, Kohei-san. We thought that would be the best way to thank you. Do you remember when she took out food from your store? We also had some, and it was so delicious that we knew your cooking was excellent. Thank you so much. I had no idea it was thanks to your promotion that my store got more customers. I thought the increase in customers was solely due to their promotion, but soon after, I learned it wasn't just that. But you see,
Just promoting blindly wouldn't have had the same effect. So, we humbly started by analyzing your target demographic. Huh?
Despite how good your food is, the fact that the store was empty meant either the target demographic was wrong or the store's layout made it uninviting. The latter would require major renovations, but the former could be fixed with a slight adjustment. And it turns out we were right. Kohei-san, you said you were targeting moms during the day and salarymen at night, right? I found out about this place because you handed me a flyer, but the extremely low prices made me hesitate.
Lara-chan was right. I nodded quietly. It may seem like a safe bet, but this area has a lot of wealthy people. The main station is next door, and it's easy to misunderstand the main demographic here. I see. Oh, is that why there are so many independent shops around here too? It might be because of the area, but I think it's related. I finally understood. I had attracted the wrong crowd with my cheap coupons. The right move was to promote my experiences, like training in Italy and working at the Mirakota. So, we reached out to our friends, employees, and business partners who fit your target demographic.
I recommended it to a professor. They were thrilled to find out about such a place.
Seeing how much thought they put into promoting my store made me feel deeply grateful, and I felt a lump in my throat. Thank you. Because of you, we are almost fully booked every day, and I'm short on staff. If this keeps up, the business might stabilize, and I could finally invite my parents. I still need to be careful for the next 3 years, but I think I can finally put their minds at ease. Once people know about it and try your food, I'm sure they'll become loyal customers.
Have confidence in your cooking. It's really delicious. We'll keep coming back too.
Hearing these words from life veterans and business pros like Lara's parents, I couldn't hold back my tears any longer. Since then, Lara has started coming to the store again, sitting at her usual spot at the counter. And today, she's here again before the dinner rush. Her parents are coming too.
What should I order? With my parents here, I can try the things I usually pass on. So many choices.
Oh, I baked a chiffon cake earlier, because I knew your parents were coming.
What? I want that. Thanks, Kohei. Hey, Kohei. You know, at first, I came to this store because no one else was here.
Hey! I couldn't help but react to her sudden confession.
Wait. That's not what I meant. Of course the food was delicious, but that's not what I'm trying to say.
Then what?
Well, at some point, I started looking forward to the time we spent together. Just the two of us. But now that's not really possible, is it? So, you know...
Huh? I'm not dense enough to miss what she's implying.
With me?
Just as Lara is about to say it, a door chime interrupts.
Good evening.
We were so excited we came right at opening time. Wait, were we interrupting? At the exact moment the store opened, Lara's parents entered. I snapped back to reality and hurriedly composed myself, greeting them with a welcome.
Were we in the way? No, not at all.
Lara moves to the table with her parents and starts discussing the menu recommendations. More customers arrive, eagerly anticipating the food they're about to enjoy. While watching them, I take a moment to send a message to my parents. Dad, Mom, I opened a store. I'll treat you. So please, come and try it soon. Fulfilling a dream isn't easy. That's why people weigh the time and effort it takes against the dream itself.
Kohei,
There's no absolute answer, but I believe there's one thing you must never ignore. That's each person's feelings. When opinions clash, take a step back and consider why the other person feels that way. By respecting each other's feelings, you can maintain strong connections for a lifetime.